We're from the Whitley Phoenix Centre in Halifax. We're reporting for Headliners. We've been doing an investigation about are prisons too soft, and this is our report. The reason why we started doing this investigation about prisons being too soft is because we thought they had too many luxuries and perks, such as PlayStations and TVs and other amounts of stuff.
People who have been in Wetherby young offenders prison have come out and told us that it's similar to a holiday camp. To find out more on prisons, we interviewed Gary Borthwick, the Wetherby's young offenders governor, to find out more.
Have prisons become more lenient?
In what way do you think they've become more lenient, and Tyler?
Like TVs and more time out of the cells and stuff.
Right. The amount of time that lads spend out the cell hasn't been increased, and we're trying to increase it more. If you think in the prison is just like a normal community. When people finish school, they go home, maybe do their homework, and then want to go out and see their friends. The lads in Wetherby, that doesn't happen. They can see the friends that they've got inside the establishment, but they only come out of the rooms every other night from 6 to 8 o'clock at night. So whereas you'd be out every night, they haven't. And that's always been the way in establishments. And in fact, in adult jails, they get more time out, and we're trying to increase that for lads here. The television bits, now that's been a question for everybody for a lot of time. You think, oh, it's too easy a life. But again, if you think it's another community, and if you try to imagine being without a television at night time and you're locked in your room, it's what you do. It helps with boredom. There's some lads who are maybe vulnerable. It's the first time away from home, and things like televisions do help there. It's not a soft option. And on the other side of that, if they do things wrong, it's one of the first things that they can lose. So television is quite a powerful tool for administering discipline and authority in the establishment.
Right, what do you miss about prison?
What do I miss about it? Yeah. The free gymnasium.
Free gym?
Yeah, that's about it.
No, I miss no mates or friends in there, no?
You don't have no friends in prison, they're just acquaintances.
Yeah. Do you think prisons are rough enough?
How rough enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, yeah. It doesn't matter what you've got in your cell. Like, you might have a TV and people say, oh well, you've got TVs, you get fed well, you can go to a gym.
Yeah.
You still can't go home, can you? You still can't go see your girlfriend or go get drunk when you want. So it's just still, no matter what you've got in your cell, it's still a bad place.
Do you miss anything in prison?
Certainly not, no. For me, I think in prison, you get people who like prison because it's shelter, they can mix with the mates. But for me personally, I came out from the army. I'm used to sort of a respectful job and my own freedom, and then all of a sudden I'm in a box for 23 hours a day. And for me personally, it's the worst experience of my life.
Do you think prisons are too rough or too soft?
They're not rough really. Obviously you've got different prisons across the board, haven't you? But I think with everything in life now, things are getting too soft, because then if prison was the way it's supposed to be, you'd never want to go back again, would you? But you get so many people who repeat offend, and they just laugh at it, think, I'm going to jail, it's no problem. But I think sentencing is the problem. They get the sentences are too short to think, I'll go to jail for 8 weeks, it's no problem.
What's the age that they need?
You can get ages from 17.
Yeah, I think it's the adult age, isn't it? Yeah.
To conclude our investigation, we have found out that prisons are reasonable, fair, and the prisoners do education and stuff inside.
After speaking to Gary Borthwick, I felt that prisons are still a little bit too soft, but in the same sense they're not, because they can always get the TV taken off them.
This has been the Phoenix Centre reporting for Headliners.